Hi YouTube, this is part 2 of how to straighten natural hair. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, I would suggest that you go back and watch that first, because that shows you how I got to this stage, which is my blown out stage. This is stage 3. The first stage was washing and conditioning, the second stage is blow drying, and the third stage is flat ironing. So before you flat iron, you always need to make sure that you're using some sort of heat protectant. The heat protectant of my choice is Silk Infusions. I like Silk Infusion because it's lightweight on the hair, it protects the hair but it doesn't weigh the hair down in any way. As you can see, I've got the big bottle. I used to get the small bottles but they didn't last me very long, so I just decided to invest in a bigger bottle. So what you need to do is clip all your hair out of the way. As you can see, I've got a section here that's been blow dried and I've applied Silk Infusions to it. Just going to comb it out. And before flat ironing, I'm just going to say you need to be careful what flat iron you actually use. Some flat irons are ceramic coated, some are ceramic plated, and some are titanium. Mine's actually ceramic and titanium. You don't want a ceramic coated one because after the coating has come off, you're going to be left with steel, and the steel is going to damage your hair. So I'd invest in a flat iron and make sure you read up on the flat iron that you're buying. And what I'm using is a Babyliss Iconic Titanium, so it's quite good. So I've got a section of hair, and when flat ironing natural hair, you need to make sure that you take small amounts of hair. This might be time consuming, but in the end it leaves you with hair that is flat ironed nicely. What I do is I start at the root and then I pull it through once. When you've pulled it through once, it should already be sort of straight. But then I go back again. And the maximum amount of times that I'll put the flat iron through my hair is twice. As you can see, now this piece of hair is now flat ironed. It feels soft, it doesn't feel dry or brittle in any way. And if you follow the steps of which I've said in the last 2 videos, then your hair will also be flat. When you flat iron your hair, it will be nice and soft. And more importantly straight, because I do hear quite a few people saying when they're straightening the hair, especially naturals, that the ends are still afro-y and so frizzy. This may be because you haven't moisturised your hair properly, or it could be because you didn't blow dry properly, or it could simply be because you need your ends trimmed. So flat ironing natural hair, it is actually time consuming if you do properly, but the end results are actually well worth it. So just start at the roots, pull it through once, and then pull it through again. You can actually use a comb at this stage if you like. Sometimes I use my Denman brush, my small Denman brush that is. Or sometimes I'll just use my flat iron, because this flat iron, as you can see, it's got combs in. I think it might be similar to the, is it the Maxi Glide? I've never tried that personally, but I'm assuming it's similar because it's got the teeth, which are good for natural hair. But always make sure your hair's been detangled first before you flat iron it. I'll show you a few more strands of me flat ironing my hair. So first I get to the root, pull it through once, and then pull it through twice. If you pull it through any more than 2 times, then you risk damaging your hair. In addition, you shouldn't need to be putting the flat iron on your hair more than twice. If you do need to put it on more than twice to get it straight, then there's something wrong with the process. You either haven't moisturised and deep conditioned your hair properly, or you haven't blow dried it properly, because as I said earlier, blow drying when flat ironing natural hair is an essential step, because when you come to flat ironing, your strands should already be straight, and flat ironing is just sort of sealing the hair and just making it lay more flat. I think I'm 4A, 4B. And also, depending on your hair texture, that depends on what heat protectant you use. Because I have seen some people saying that, say 3A, 3B people saying they've used Sabino Block and it's weighed the hair down too much. Because my hair is 4A, 4B and it's quite thick and coarse, it seems to sort of, yeah, it seems to sort of, just, the Sabino Block just seems to melt in my hair, I guess. Like, it doesn't leave any like heavy build or residue. As you can see, I flat ironed this part. So that's my natural hair, blow dried and flat ironed. I'm going to continue flat ironing my hair, and I guess I'll come back with the final results.